when you were born, you grew up in a compound where there was one wicked person that was very unkind and unnice to people. And so the person treated you so meanly. But because you could not show back vengeance, you could not react the way you wanted. So you lived your life believing that people can hurt people and it means nothing to them. Put it inside your dress. And so at some point, you dealt with a very traumatic situation. Things that happened in your family, the kind of things that went on, or maybe the people you met in your life, while you were going. So you got into relationships and you began to experience too many heartbreaking. You saw people lie. You saw people take others for granted. You dealt with clients and you saw that how people can take other people's money and it doesn't bother them. And then you go like, wow, is that the way the world is? And somehow something snaps in you. And then probably you were nice to someone. You showed them so much love. And all they did was to betray you, stab you in the back. In fact, the very things that you shared with them were the things they told your enemies. So don't forget that his original color is this. But behind who he is, there are many other layers. What happens to him is that in time, as the layer increases, he no longer recognizes this person. So who he recognizes these things that have happened to him. So when he talks to you from this place. But let me tell you the dilemma. Who God recognizes this, who God wants to bless is this person. Who God wants to use is this person. Who he is presenting himself to be is this person. So he no longer will trust anybody. So you find out that in time, who people will be relating with is all these things that have happened to him, not who he is. So this person is going to make mistakes because right now he's not dealing with one layer, he's dealing with different layers. He doesn't know who he is. He wakes up one morning and thinks that everybody is a betrayer. He wakes up one morning and begins to blame himself and tells himself, because I am not giving a lot. So she or he begins to give a lot to people and all that. And people of God, the more he gives to the wrong people, the more they raise this thing. If she gets into a relationship, she begs to be loved. She gets into relationship. She can bring down all the standards. Everything just shall let me be associated with you. She hangs out with people. She needs them to validate her. So every day all she's seeking is validate me, validate me. She's beautiful, but she never believes it until someone says it. She probably will buy what she doesn't need in order to please people who don't like her. And so she's constantly desiring someone else to applaud her. Her best days are days when people say you look okay. Her best days are when